Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a taste test of some new vegan chicken nuggets. I was at the store the other day. I was at Target and I saw these. As you can see, the bag is really pretty and it caught my eyes because I have two small children. And as you can see, these are chicken nuggets and they look exactly like real chicken nuggets. And my children like to eat them sometimes. So I wanted to try them out. Now, I will say this. Packaged foods are generally not healthy. Foods with preservatives are not healthy. These are not a health food, but they are a transitional vegan food that you can eat whenever you're trying to transition from eating real meat. So I just want to preface that by saying that we do not have these every day, and this is not something that I would even feed to my children on a weekly basis. This is like a once in a month type of thing. They eat some chicken nuggets. The bag is really small, so it doesn't, last too long. So I wanted to taste them for you guys, just because I really, really think that a lot of people are starting to get more into these mock meats. And I tried the Impossible meat before and I didn't like it. So I wanted to try the chicken to see how I like that instead. So for the taste test, we are going to have some different sauces. So by the magic of television, well, YouTube vision, I have the chicken nuggets here. And as you can see, they look just like regular chicken nuggets. I put them in my convection oven, my little, I forget what you call it, but I put them in the oven at 375 degrees for about, I would say, 25 minutes. And what I wanted to do is have a little mukbang with you guys and also talk to you about a new show that I've been watching on Netflix that is really, really good. And I haven't heard of it. Like, I just stumbled upon it and no one seems to be talking about it, but it's so good. It's called Canine Intervention. And guys, if you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it because if you like dogs, it is so, so cute. So anyways, back to the taste test. So first what I want to do is just read the ingredients to you just so you can know like what's inside and we can go from there. I'm just going to warn you, the ingredient list is pretty long and it doesn't look good to me. However, it is vegan and it is considered junk food. So we just have to think and say moderation in everything that we do. Okay, but here goes the ingredients.
Water, soy protein, concentrate. Wheat flour, soybean oil, sunflower oil, methyl cellulose, potato starch, natural flavors, salt, cultured dextrose, yeast extract, wheat gluten, dextrose, yellow corn flour, food starch, modified garlic powder, onion powder, spices, leavening, cream of tartar, sodium bicarbonate, sugar, paprika extract for color, and mixed tocopherols, which is an antioxidant, and dried yeast. The vitamin and minerals are zinc, glutamate, thiamine, hydrochloride, vitamin B1, niacin, calcium, phenolphthaleate, pyridoxine, hydrochloride, riboflavin, and vitamin B12. This is a soy product.
So a serving is 5 pieces, so that's what we have here. It's 240 calories. There are 12 grams of fat per serving, 480 milligrams per serving, 1 gram of sugar, 2 grams of dietary fiber, and let's see. There's some thiamine, niacin, folate, zinc, calcium, riboflavin, B12, phosphorus. So it has some good things inside. I just love the bag. Like, don't you guys love the bag? It's so cute. So, I'm trying to hold it up if you haven't noticed. Okay, so we have here some barbecue sauce and some mustard. Some regular hot sauce, and some stir-fried teriyaki sauce. And this is the stir-fried teriyaki sauce that I have. It's called Ocean's Halo. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this is it's gluten free, it's soy free, and it's vegan. It is a Shanghai inspired sauce. This savory organic kelp based sauce is loaded with umami. Try it over rice or meat dishes or for a stir fry with your favorite vegetables. And their little slogan is swim against the tide. I love that. So we'll be having the chicken nuggets with some of this. So we'll taste it and see which one it tastes the best. Okay, so first let's start with the barbecue sauce. You hear that crunch? You know those chicken nuggets? Well, let me take another taste. Hold on. You can't really see the texture, but you can see that it is white inside. So that was with the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna try with the mustard. I like it better with the barbecue sauce than the mustard, but hot sauce is my thing, so let's try the hot sauce. I don't want to eat too much of these because I try to stay away from soy. Hear that crunch. That tastes just like chicken. I mean, there are a lot of preservatives and everything in it, but that tastes just like chicken. So now we're going to try it with the stir fry sauce. The winner, hot sauce. They have a good crunch. So they're good. I would say they're crunchy. The middle has the meat texture. The middle has that chicken nuggety, meaty texture. And they have a nice flavor. They taste very, very like seasoned. Yeah, they taste very seasoned. They are very good with hot sauce. They taste the best with the hot sauce and the mustard. Look at my cup, y'all. It says hello sunshine. Even though the sun's not really shining today, it's hiding behind all the clouds. So, I also have some organic applesauce. And this is my lunch. I already had some ramen today with a ton of spinach in it. And I only eat, like I'm fasting right now. So I won't eat past like 5 p.m. So that's the reason why I'm eating this right now. Okay, guys, I wrote notes on the show because I didn't want to forget the dog's names that was on Canine. What's it called? Canine Intervention is what the show is called. Ugh. See, this is what happens when you get no sugar added. You end up disappointing yourself, and now you have to sit here and eat bland applesauce. Oh no. That applesauce is nasty. So, the first dog was Lady Macbeth. It was a pit bull with one leg missing, and this dog was vicious. Like, the dog had bit so many people that they were thinking that the dog was going to have to be put down. And the man who owned the dog only had the dog for like 6 months. He's laying on the couch kissing the dog in the mouth, letting the dog sleep in the bed with him. Like, sir, this is a pit bull. And not only that, this pit bull is vicious. This pit bull has bit people before. They showed pictures of it. Like, they actually showed pictures where the dog had attacked people. And his new owner was all laying in the bed with him, kissing them, letting them sleep in the bed. And the thing I love about the show is that the person who is the star of the show, Josh, he is this amazing dog trainer, like better than Cesar Millan. He is like amazing. Like he's been the dog trainer to all these different celebrities and stars and people who have money in California. His businesses in California. And you see him training the dogs, and he's like, sit. The dog sit immediately. He's like, dog, come over here, come by his side immediately. Like, the dogs is looking at him. These big, scary dogs are like his little puppies. Like, they listen to everything he says as soon as he say it. So when he came to the man's house, the man had the dog on a leash. Lady Macbeth was on a leash. So the owner going to say, oh, do you want me to take her off the leash? Josh was like, no, don't take her off that leash. Because the dog was literally lunging at him and barking. If he would have let that dog off this leash, that dog would have ran over there and tried to bite and would have bit and did some serious damage to Josh. Like, he asked him like 3 times, you want me to take him off the leash? No! Your dog is not wrapped too tight. Don't take him off the leash just because I'm a dog trainer. That doesn't mean I want to get killed. This is a pit bull we talking about. So, he turns the dog all around. Like, he trains the dog to the point where the dog is now kissing him and playing with him and listening to him and everything. He's listening to Jaws and everything. The owner was so happy. But the thing that I did not like about it, and here's my opinion on it. Jaws said in the episode, he said, a dog like this, which is a pit bull or a German Shepherd, any type of big dog that's used for protection, those types of dogs, they have to be trained at least every 4 years, or they'll revert back to what they were doing before. And they have to be trained every day as well. They have to be continually put in line and showed who is the pack leader, which is the adult, the person, the human, and anybody in the family. He has to see the family that he is below them. He can't think that he's the leader of the pack. And that's the problem with a lot of people that have pit bulls. And that's the reason why people are so scared of pit bulls, because a pit bull is not meant, or a pit bull type dog. This is what Josh was kind of like saying. Every dog is different. You have to know your dog, you know? If you have a pit bull, that dog needs to be trained. And his training needs to be taken seriously. It ain't just about hugging and kissing and cuddling in the bed, because that's a wild animal. This really tastes like chicken. It was crazy. It tastes just like chicken. So I love that about that show because he's educating people. Like the second episode, which was a German Shepherd Husky named Diesel. That dog, he was a bad dog. He was jumping around whenever he was taking a walk.
Hello? Yes, hi. That would be perfect. Oh my goodness, for modesty? That would be perfect. That would be amazing. Yes, because her brother, she loves it there, and she's begging me to come, so she would love to spend a day there. I have to get her brother from school, so I may pick her.
So yeah, so the German Shepherd Husky Diesel, he was disrespectful. Well, he wasn't disrespectful, but the man said he felt disrespected by his dog, which I completely understand. You know, like you're paying for this dog, and you're taking care of this dog. You're cleaning up his poop, and he won't even listen to you when you tell him to stop. Come here. That will drive you crazy. So he came to the house with Diesel, and Diesel wasn't trying to bite. Diesel wasn't trying to attack. And that's what people are so afraid of with pit bulls, because when a pit bull is not being trained right, it can kill someone. Like, why don't people understand that? Like, oh, he's a good dog. He always plays with our kids. Yeah, because that's y'all. But if another kid runs past and your dog is not on the leash, your dog will murder that child probably and not listen to you when you're begging them to come back. And that's what Joss was talking about. Your dog has to learn, if you have a pit bull or some type of German Shepherd type of dog, your dog has to be able to listen to you. When you tell your dog to come here, your dog should come here. When you tell your dog to sit down, your dog should sit down. If your dog ain't listening to you, then that means that you got some training to do. Because if that dog wants to bite somebody, there ain't nothing you can do to stop it, except for try to pull on to this leash. You hear people all the time on Judge Judy and all those shows talking about, oh, my dog was attacking another dog and I was trying to pull my dog off of the dog. Well, Josh showed you. He showed you. He showed how a dog could be in complete attack mode. But if I say that one command, you better come back, and you better come back now, immediately. That's whenever a dog knows who the leader in the pack is. And there's a difference between a dog listening to you when you're outside and let's say, the leash somehow got away from you and your dog is running across the street. If you calling your dog and your dog ain't listening, that's your dog's safety as well. Your dog has to listen to you when you tell him to stop biting or come here or whatever you tell him. Your dog should listen. Oh my God, that show is so good. And I think it's really a show for people who love dogs. It's not really a show for people who are not true dog lovers. Like, I am a dog lover. I love cats. I love birds. I love lizards and, animals. I'm an animal person. But dogs are my spirit animal. Yeah, so I really love that show. And Joss is so handsome. He has this gorgeous wife from Morocco. They're showing you their little journey on how they're having a baby son. And, he's a Muslim man. He's an amazing father. You could tell he's just, just one of those people that just took his talents and really made something out of it. Because, look at him. He has a show on Netflix, but you could tell he don't need that. Like, he has a successful business without Netflix. He don't really need that. That was just something that they did because he was just gaining so much clout in the community. Like, he's an amazing dog trainer. Like, what he was able to do with Diesel and with Lady Macbeth, those are the only 2 episodes I watched. Oh no, and I watched the Nino one, the Nino episode. And Nino was he was like a protection dog, like a house protection dog. He was one of those dogs that, you know, he was meant to be laid up with the family, hugging and kissing and all of that. But he also can get violent because he was taught by Joss how to be an attack dog to protect the home. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. But if you're going to have a dog who is that strong and powerful, you better have control over it. It's the same thing as a gun or any other, weapon. Like, you better know what you're doing with that dog if you want to have a pit bull or, German Shepherd or something like that. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you go out and try the new Impossible chicken nuggets and tell me how you like them in the comment section below. I will see you next time on another one of my videos. Take care.